Hello friends and welcome. I've got another Star Citizen update for you today. This one's interesting. Those pre-4.0 missions we've all been waiting for? Yeah, that's been a pain. But guess what? They're back. They're coming back in Nyx. I actually was reporting back when doing my gameplay in the 4.4 Evocati patch. This was a few days ago. It's on the channel if you want to go watch that video. And I noticed that there were courier missions and missing people missions and the kind of missions that you would generally tell a beginner to try out. These are the missions that are best for people who are getting into the game, don't know really too much about it, want to see some sights, want to make some money, maybe not too dangerous. That's the courier missions, that's the missing person missions. Those are the black box missions. And check it out. The October monthly report coming from Star Citizen is indicating that those missions are coming back. Some existing missions are going to move over to the Nyx system with new narrative elements. Those might be your casual, your FPS, bounty hunting, mercenary missions, that kind of stuff. But they go on to say, while some other content will return, including missing person, black box recovery, and retrieve cargo. Okay, now, not necessarily the courier missions, exactly. It's more, you get a single box from like a derelict ship or something. When I was in there, I was sent to a Cutlass ship that was broken up in the Glacium ring. I got the box from inside, turned it in. There were a couple loot boxes there, so you can also get some good, stuff that way. But generally, the whole point of these is like, it's just a fetch quest. But with a game like Star Citizen, you need that. Every game needs fetch quests. Fetch quests. Their help. They are the best thing that you can do as a newcomer just to explore the space. And that's kind of what they're doing here. Now, they're starting them out in Nyx, so we might not see them in Stanton, unfortunately, which is where most newcomers are going to spawn in. But it's a start. It's a start. And I've got one other little bit that kind of corresponds with that here. The team also set up new courier tech at existing locations to make them more robust when they go online. So there is some work going into the courier missions. Courier missions, for those who are wondering, is you would get basically 2 or 3 1/8 SU boxes, and you'd get a couple of different destinations where you have to go deliver them. These used to be the cream of the crop, the bread and the butter. Of course, they weren't perfect. They had their own problems, but these were the things that you would tell a newcomer to do because you could make money, you could go find places, and I don't know, it's just calm. People are scared to go places nowadays, not for a small reason, but Reputation V2, which is still not in the game and still keeping us looking over our shoulders. But that's another video. There's a couple more spots in here that are just kind of talking about missions and things. This bit here is just talking about Mission System V2, which is ongoing. That's going to help make a lot of our contracts load better, run better, share better, all that kind of stuff. And the economy team, here we go. It spent the last month building the economy of Nyx and giving the system character. Now, we're all expecting a dynamic economy still. They've talked about it with StarSim, but these base versions of the economy, it's interesting to hear. I hope we hear more details about this. They continue by saying, as part of this, mining, refining, and shops receive passes to ensure the right story is told through balance and numbers. The story of each system is wildly different in these first 5 star systems of Star Citizen. So I'm interested in seeing how really does the economy differ in Nyx. Are we going to see different commodity prices, refueling, all that kind of stuff? It's an interesting little tidbit, but my main focus here was giving you guys the update on the fact that we are starting to see some of those pre-4.0 contracts that people have loved making their way into the game. It's unfortunate it's only going to be in the new system. Probably a decent way to get people to go there, but since these are more beginner-focused missions, I hope we do see them in Stanton like by the end of the year, if these are coming in with 4.4. Either way, little quick update for you. Hope you're excited for 4.4. Keep an eye out for more updates. See you in the next one.